See, in life, yeah, always make sure you do things with good intentions. If you do things with bad intentions, I promise you, it will always come back to get you. In whether it happens in losses, whether it happens in health, whether it happens in nothing going right, I promise you, it always comes back to get you. When you do people wrong, you might be calm for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It always comes back. And I tell you, back in the day, like I was never a bully, but I always used to bully the bullies. But I was a snake. Do you know what I mean? I would do the weird stuff, run off with people's grab. You get me? And I would do mad stuff. And I'll tell you a story one time, yeah? I remember flipping, man was just on, like, you always got people that always want to help you. You get me? And I remember, like, obviously, I used to sell Class A in Sutton. You get me? An area called Sutton. And, bro, the area that I used to sell, I used to turn on at 7, lock off at 7. I used to make like 2K a day. I went jail for this, by the way. You get me, Ackhiii? And I remember just doing it, progressing, and everyone has their connect who they get their bits from. You get me? And I remember having my connect who I got my bits from, and you get me, build up the trust for 6 months, 9 months, and then I remember giving them fake money, running off with 9 Aussies. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's like that was just bad energy. No matter what, selling cocaine and heroin is bad energy, but that was bad energy. I remember another time, bro, where something I was doing something, went on a works, you get me, and I remember after that stealing something, and it was just bad energy. When I realized, like, going on robberies and doing this and doing mad shit, it all came back to get me, bro. And every single time I was doing low vibration stuff, do you know what happened? I went to prison. I went to prison. Like every single time. Afterwards, I went to prison. Afterwards, things wasn't going right. Afterwards, this happened. Karma came, hit me all the time. And always do things with a clean heart. When people do wrong, just remember they will get what's coming to them. And I'm not making this video to send out digs at no one, but it's evidently you can see things that happen online. A lot of my business is online. So a lot of you lot will speak on my business when there's L's. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it's a talking point. I have people talking about my L's, do you know what I mean, over the years, like it's their wins. And I have to deal with that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I have to take accountability and look at that. But one thing that once I realized, listen, Bounce, you have to do things with a clean heart. I remember me having something like £300,000 live cash, bro. You get me? £300,000 live cash, and I was doing business. You get me? And there was like half of it that was my brethren's. You get me? And it wasn't even my brethren, it was my friend's friend. And this was back in the day. It would have all got taken. But nah, no matter what, make sure you honor, you give good business. And I remember on the back of that and being around multiple people and being around seeing multiple things, never in a million years it will come to my head of like, yeah, I'm going to take this. I remember being around my brethren. He had 3 million worth of jewelry in Dubai, just being there. You get me? And never in a million years of seeing that and be like, I'm going to take this. One thing I know for sure, even if someone helps you or not help you, if you do something wrong, it will come back on you. It will come back on you. I remember when having to go through the whole dig that situation. You get me? At the time, I thought my world was done, bro. Like, yo, I just come out of jail, done all these years, built this up. Why? Like, we're the top. We're the number ones. Right now, we're the biggest in the culture. We signed, man. Yeah, boom. Bro, I don't need to give you your percentage no more. Losing over 100K, not doing the right management deal. What? Having to live my mum's blow-up bed. Go back in the living room, stay on the blow-up bed for months, COVID. Having like £400 to my name, something crazy. but having a car out that I had to pay monthly. Do you know what I mean? Pay the finances monthly, losing everything. Why did that happen to me? Could have gone two ways. It could have gone, I've lost everything now. I'm just gonna go at it. I'm gonna borrow a machine and I'm gonna flipping go on a glide and go on a glide until either I get caught with the machine or something happens to my man. You get me? Nah, cool. COVID hit. It was a sign. No problem. Kept my head down. Figured it out. Started realizing, okay, cool. Streaming, live streaming, wicked and bad. You know, like loads of things, like boom, 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 left it to God. No problem, bro. No disrespect, but it's so important to have the right support. Because sometimes when you're at the top of this world, if you don't have the right support, I promise you, you will lose everything. Or you will never be where you're at. And I realized £1 million is not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. There's millions, there's tens of millions, there's hundreds of millions to make. Get me? There's hundreds of millions to make. Having the relationship, having good energy, knowing that you've done a good deed means everything because it's barakah. It's good barakah. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I was trying to explain with trademarking, clues, what we're doing here. It's bad energy. It was bad energy. Does it belong to me? You can't keep something that's not to belong to me. You keep something and you try to leave by it and you be like, well, I'm going to prove a point. Bro, you have your whole empire not working and coming down just on the base of bad intentions. Oh yeah, this happened, do this, bam, you ain't getting it back. I don't care. You're not doing that. Bam, bam, bam. Fighting fate. No, bro. Give it back. Have good energy. Have good energy. Crack on. More things will happen even more. So I want you lot to understand, if people do bad to you, learn how to forgive. Learn how to forgive, guys. You get me? Learn how to move on from it. Learn how to not harbor feelings. Sometimes when you put your energy into the bad stuff that happened to you, I promise you, you might not move on in terms of developing and growing your business because you can't overcome that. And for me, I deal with my traumas every single day with remembering, I got trust issues. I don't really trust no one. So it's like when I put out ads or look for this or look for that, I really look into the people or the type of people and be like, nah, I want this one. But then in my head, I'm saying, bro, it's quite evident. Like a lot of people that's got up and done me dirty and left and made it out like it was me, they're not really doing great in life. And it's not anything to do about shitting on them or, do you know what I mean? Like laughing or being happy at them. No, it's just an example of clean hearts always win. You get me? And I know we live in a space, bro, where you have to be a savage, bro. You have to be a savage. Like, nope. This is my opinion. Boom, boom, boom. That's it. Because everyone's got their own opinions. But no matter what, make sure you do things with a clean heart. Same thing, little man. Same thing, bro. You get me? Same thing now in the outside world, people will be like, oh, you're obsessed with these. Like, no, every single day I will remember the stuff that I worked on. I will remember the intentions around it. And then you remember where both of them are now. Even look, man. For a man to start doing adult porn, it's like, that's something that man will never be an advocate for or never promote or having morals. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You have to have morals in this thing. But at the same time, same thing with Liquor Man. The lies came out, the whatnot. Started doing Sunday smoke, focus. A year later, my man knocks on the door. Oh, nothing's working for him. Yo, bro, had people in my ear. All right, come online. Addressed it. Boom. Then he went to Joe. Same thing. Then he had other people in his ear, said the same thing after a year after addressing it. And you have to leave these people to God. You just have to leave them to God. You have to leave them to figure it out. You have to leave them. But at the same time, you have to be such a savage, bro, and do things in good intentions, keep on doing things and keep on going. And you make sure the best form of revenge is massive success. Like massive success. Down the line, they sit back and think, raw, actually, and that is the best form of revenge when people doubt you, bro. But no matter what, because I might be like, look, I've got trust issues, or I'm focusing on myself, I'm locked in and whatnot, but I'm going to give good wisdom. But if you're not going to do it, I'm not going to do it for you. That's not my priority. I don't mind. I can tell you what to do. Like, well, this is what man's doing, this. If it's of interest and you want to jump in. If you don't, then you don't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? If you want to lead, if you want to be a part of the wisdom and be a part of the brotherhood or the empire or the wisdom, and we all push together, then you're up now 9 a.m. and you're locked into this. You get me? If you want to be a part of this, then you're locked in. You get me? 'Cause I ain't stopping. I'm locked in. There's going to be loads of hurdles. There's going to be things that happen. There's going to be a week that everything's amazing, a month that's everything amazing. Then you'll see the next day, oh, this has happened. Oh, how do I get through this? How do I challenge this? But no problem. We've done it. We've done, you get me, thousands of days in prison, stuck, routine. But what I will always say, guys, don't do, because one person done you dirty, that means you're going to do that person dirty because you went through that. Because it's not good energy. And karma will come on you. And karma is real, I promise you. You do anything bad, karma will come on you. There's man that will, I don't know, rob millions of pounds worth of drugs. And they will just spunk all the money. And their intention is not to spunk all the money, but God just made them, that just happened. That was the frequency that was in, that they spunked all the money. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, and that was their karma. All of a sudden, they had everything and they don't have anything now. And what I realized as well, with a lot of people, that once upon a time they had everything and then now they don't have anything. Bro, man has to make the right decisions and good decisions and dumb down on what you're gonna do and just lock in. Get me? I said, I ain't left my house since Friday. It's Friday today. Get me? Juma Barak to my brothers and sisters. It's Friday. I haven't left my house apart from an outside jog. I ain't gone nowhere. I'm happy. You know why? I've done 10 years of being locked up, doing the same routine. So now I can put more energy into studying and watching clips and uploading and thinking of the next future, doing this and doing that, and that worked. Okay, this didn't work. Okay, this worked. Do you know what I'm trying to say, my people? So, yeah, man, I will always tell you, if you do bad things with bad intentions, bad karma will come on you. I promise you. Whether it's death in the family, whether something happens in terms of cancer or anything, I promise you, it will come on you. And these things happen anyway. So everything happens for a reason, but I'm telling you, lead with good intention, lead with a good heart, because you just don't know. Like, evil eye is real as well. So make sure you stay prayed up. Make sure you pray. Make sure you have good intention, because the evil eye, the eye is real. The eye will come and they will come and they will be praying. Do you know what I mean? It was only flipping a couple days ago. Flipping man's got, you see with me, I have like the 40-year-olds to the 45-year-olds. They're like my biggest haters. Like, not you guys, the ones that are locked in, not you guys, but I'm saying the street ones, because they never amounted to nothing. So man's age, they never amounted to nothing, and a couple years younger, that age group is like, you will see loads of posts and that post and that post, and someone was like, get me, old fella, I don't remember when they mentioned his name, but he was like, oh yeah, I also got a strike, get me, on YouTube, and 3 more strikes, buddy, and it's over. And in my head, I was like, raw, like, this is how people are thinking. They're praying on man's YouTube channel to go. And it's not the YouTube channel, it's man. I'll make 100 YouTube channels, you get me? And it's about YouTube retention and staying at it and building yourself to that level. I see what Chunk's done. Chunk's built himself to a level where in a day or 2 days, 2 episodes, you got to 100,000 subscribers. I couldn't believe it. It's about doing that, but I understand Chunks and these lot been doing it for how long? 10 years? Or what? Do you know what I mean? 7, 8, 9, 10 years. I got a long way to go, but it made me realize people are really praying. They're really trying to do things that it's gonna crash your empire. But if you got a clean heart and you got good intentions, bro, you're protected, bro. You prayed up, you give charity, bro, you are protected, I promise you. But you just have to keep on, you just got to remember that. And with me, I know raw, like I remember and I see all of these things, and get me, God willing, alhamdulillah, like there's no strikes on man's channel, because I ain't done nothing wrong, and I go within the guidelines, and everything that I do is within the guidelines. So, but it made me realize, yo, there's actually people, they can't wait. And some videos you might not be able to see, because I realize with some videos you need the VPN or whatnot, or they don't come up on here because I don't know. But it just made me realize, yo, brother, they're out here to get you, bro. But you have to stay focused, stay prayed up, stay focused. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Karma, good karma, bad karma, bro, the qadar, it's real. It's a real thing. So remember these things where if you're making a lot of money or you're bringing a lot of money, just remember, the more you give, the more you will receive. Have all these areas, you get me? And sometimes it's not just about giving in money. Sometimes you might have no money, but you can give in wisdom. You can give with keep people on the right path. You can give helping people's mental health by them tuning in every single day. And this is what I try to do. I want to help the generation's mental health and letting man know, like, yo, you can do it. I came out 28. I ain't made it yet, but I'm locked in with you lot. There's no levels. I don't want you to speak to me in no high regards. I want you to speak to me on the same level as you. You get me? Because I don't look down on no one. I just do things that make sense for me, and I protect my energy. Do you know what I mean? And I understand who I am and what I want to be. You get me? And who I am and what I want to be is someone that's locked in, building up my whole ecosystem. You get me? You see my clothing, you see the Ackhiii, you see whatever. And it's like, yeah, man's locked in with that. You get me? And understanding, like, yo, when I do that or do that, I do that, I'm building my empire. I don't have to be selling 1,000 units a week or whatnot. I just know that I'm touching how many people. And if I can touch 50,000 people every single month that tune into my content, that's 50,000 people that I'm touching every single month that tunes into my content. Do you know what that is? That's crazy. If it builds, it biz. If I can touch 5,000 people. And sometimes when I was thinking, I was getting 300 views and that. 300 people tune into man's content, bro, on YouTube. Like, you're getting 300 people. That is an achievement. Don't worry about what's going on anywhere. That's achievement. 300 people, 1,000 people. And one thing that Slim told me, he was like, bro, like, I do music videos. So someone might watch my music video 10 times in the space of 6 months. Or they might watch my music video 10 times in the space of a month. That's recurring. People keep on watching it. He said, the content that you make, sometimes you're making 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. Bro, these people watch your content once. Imagine having 1,000 people that watch your content once. You got to be grateful. And I realized, and I was like, yeah, you're so right, bro. So yeah, man, guys, when you do things and don't do it with, do good business. Do good business. Don't block people out. You know what I mean? Like, because if you do it and you try to take any corners or you scam people or whatnot, karma will come on you, bro. Karma will come on you. You'll see it real. And when you start getting traction and the people that was there for you, bring them along. Bring them along. Don't switch up on them. Because remember, one day we can get traction or reach our highest heights, but we're always going to go down. We're never going to keep on going high. There's always going to be a peak. So what is your peak? And understand, when you do go down, them same people that was there for you, they're going to be there. So make sure you deal with people right. Because I've seen this so much times where they don't deal with people right, and everyone has bad taste in their mouth. And I'm probably one of them. People don't deal with people right, and man has a bad taste in man's mouth. You get me? Oh, boom, 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 boom. So, yeah, man. Just remember when I'm going to finish it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. But just remember, my people, Bad karma is real. Don't do bad things. Karma will come. There's no expiry date on that, bro. It will happen. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.